Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Battletech. And if you missed the last episode, then we were doing a mercenary contract. It was a 4.5 skull mercenary contract, I believe, which is up there with the most difficult ones we've done. We didn't manage it that great, but we came out okay. I think we got a little bit cocky, but we definitely stood out in the open, took a couple of shots that that we probably didn't need to from places that weren't, in cover, and we were a little bit more aggressive than we needed to be. So we need to be more cautious on those more difficult missions. But that being said, what we want to do on this one is we need to take another mercenary contract because we're still waiting on Lady Arano to call for us again. And I think we're going to take on one of these 5 skull missions. We want to get just a little bit more money to do 2 things. One, I want to buy this heat exchanger that is at this black market here. Let's have a look. Heat exchanger. This one right here. A thermal exchanger, sorry. Minus 20% weapon heat. I think that's going to be good on our Atlas, as we discussed in the last video. And I did notice this when I was looking at when I was editing the video. I noticed that in the black market, your reputation with pirates affects the prices that you pay. So that really does kind of suck. But I think that we still want to be able to do this. That being said, I mean, just imagine all these mechs and things that I've been buying would have been even more accessible if we hadn't made the pirates mad. That being said, so many of the missions that we've taken throughout our career have been against the pirates. So I think if you don't target them, then you're really kind of cutting yourself off from a lot of options. But that being said, it is something to bear in mind if you are starting out this game and for some reason you haven't played it before, and you're watching these. The black market is really, really good, and it might be a good idea to not make the pirates mad. So just a thought. But yeah, I do want this exchanger, and I do want that other Gauss rifle. So we actually do need a whole bunch of money. Whole bunch of money. So I'm going to, we need to actually wait a few days, 3 days here for our work to be done. That's not going to take more than a few seconds here.
That work order you submitted is complete.
All done. And now let's pick our contract. My first thought is that we take this destroy base in the lowlands because we've been fighting in the deserts a whole lot, and everyone, if you've been watching this, you know my thoughts on the deserts. I hate them. So I say we take the destroy base in the lowlands. This also has an awful lot of salvage, so we might get some good equipment and things like that just based off of salvage. The other one that we might take would be this one, just because it's an extra 500,000 in reward, but it's in the desert. It's also an escort, which I'm a little bit not super thrilled about there. So let's negotiate this one here. The target is the Taurian Concordat. We don't really care about that because we are not on great terms with them. Once again, my inclination is to go for salvage here, and hopefully we can come out with a mech or some really expensive stuff that we can sell, and that's going to be more valuable to us than the money, than directly getting the money. Maybe we get 4 pieces, or do we just go for 5? I think we go for 5. I mean, usually the pieces of the mechs, since we've got so many pieces of mechs, we can probably complete a few if we get 5. So yeah, let's just go for 5. Let's just go for 5, and we can probably complete a few, and then hopefully that's going to be better off for us than, if I did something like this and got 300,000, or even that and got 500,000. I think we're going to just be better off this way. Get all of the things that we want off of the battlefield. And then let's take all the people we want. Now, I think that did we change? I can't remember if we changed something about the Atlas or not in the last video. My memory's bad, but anyway, we'll take a look. I do think that no, it was the king crab. We took a little bit of armor off of that and put some ammo on it. Was that what we did? I can't remember now what we've done. I think we tinkered around a little tiny bit with these guys. But anyway, it's destroying the base of these Taurians, so it shouldn't be too much. A handful of the facility structures should send, just destroying a handful of the facility structures. No big deal. I think that based on the description, I'm guessing that we're mostly going to be fighting against vehicles and not a ton of mechs. That's just my guess. Even though, as we know, vehicles can be very, very dangerous, so we're going to have to be careful on this one.
Command interface initiated.
We are going to have to be careful. We're seeing fixed defenses powering up, Commander. Turrets are such a pain in the ass. Yes, they are. I agree. Take them out and start doing some damage. There will be a garrison, so keep your eyes open for it. Olivia out. And I have a feeling that turrets on this difficulty of a mission are going to be very formidable. They're going to have quite a lot of firepower.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I've started building Glitch's piloting skill up, so she's going to be a little bit more, a little bit faster in that Atlas. You know, Blade is doing a little bit better when sprinting.
On my way.
You know, when they're just moving, unfortunately, your piloting skill doesn't affect how far you move, at least as far as I can tell. But it does help. It does help when you are doing the sprinting. Now, fortunately, on these lowlands, we do have some cover around this base. Let's see, where's the best cover? It looks like there's a lot of these rocks, which is gonna cause a problem. There's some trees over here. There's some, man, you can't really see that well. I mean, Decker will be able to shoot from way back. I guess we move in here and just try to get into these trees. So basically go straight at it. Now let's swing around this way. I don't want to go up over those rocks and take the stability.
Position confirmed.
Have the stability issues that's going to cause.
Enemy detected.
We've got someone on scope. 90 tonner. Okay, so there is a mech. Let's do what we can to capture as much of that as possible. Once again, we want to maximize the amount of money that we're getting, and then of course useful stuff that we can use.
Position confirmed.
So I was checking out some of the just out of curiosity, partially because of I should have done a sprint, I guess. That wasn't very smart. I was curious, and let's see, from up here, yeah, I'm gonna get into these trees because it's out of range, and defend from up here. So we'll take less damage in the event that he does get attacked from here. I was the expansions, the DLC that was released for this. We've got another Highlander. I can't remember if we had picked up the piece of this or not, but it was nice that we did. We did grab the. the trees there. So that's good. So yeah, I was looking at the DLCs for this, and which I'd never picked up, and some mods. I was watching a little bit of someone who'd played some of that just to see what that added.
Waiting for orders.
Because as far as I could tell, based on the description of those DLCs, it wasn't another campaign. You just play like, it was just like a career, like a career mode, basically. So I wasn't really interested in that for my Let's Play. But, whoa, that's a lot of missiles. That's a lot of missiles. Interestingly, oh, that is our right arm. We've really got to be more cognizant of which arm is facing the enemy when we have our Highlander in the front. That dog isn't gonna hunt anymore. But what I did find interesting about and I only watched part of one episode. What I found interesting is, one, that there's like a whole bunch of new items, and like you actually have like, you customize the type of engine that's on your mech, which I found very interesting, and like the types of armor that are on your mech, it seemed like. But also there were a bunch of different initiative phases, like 30 or something, and I'm assuming that would resolve the complaint I have about assault mechs, you know, falling down and then instantly getting right back up. We need to push forward and go after these turrets, because the turrets are going to be having more firepower than the turrets have more firepower than these mechs, I think. Even though the mechs have a lot, don't get me wrong, the mechs have a lot of firepower, but the turrets have even more. So I think, I don't know what an assault turret is going to have. I mean, did the missiles come from this, or did they come from back here? That's the question. I think we try to get Behemoth up into these trees. Hopefully get eyes on that turret. And then maybe we can use Decker to blow that thing up. But we need to get eyes on that turret. And we need to, and we definitely need to stop tanking with the Highlander. Not exactly what that thing was designed for. Oh man, okay. We can do a jump forward here. And either do a vigilance, which is what we will probably do. No, we're gonna do a vigilance and a sprint, so we can see the assault turret and attack it with other people. And she just won't attack. She'll just hopefully she will be a good target. But we want to see that thing so we can blow it up, because that's got an insane amount of firepower, and she's just going to be tanking here. She's just going to be tanking, doing what she does. Okay.
Good to go.
Man, there's not. I'm gonna have to move her up, and hopefully they prefer some of these other people, because I need to move her up so she can get to these trees.
You betcha.
Now, one option would be to brace and then move to these trees next turn, but I kind of want to be aggressive.
All weapons are go.
Nice. We hit with a pretty poor shot. Good job, Behemoth. Good job. We've got an ace pilot.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, heavy LRM turret. We do not want this guy here anymore. So at most we can do, let's see, 80. We can do 100, 160 plus 90, which is going to do what, 250. No, sorry, that'd be 250 plus another 60. Yeah, so this hopefully will kill this thing. Hopefully.
Giving him everything I've got.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go, let's go.
Nicely done, Decker.
Turret destroyed.
Okay, so that was one of their big sticks,
They've got a sensor
and we've
lock
taken
on
that
me.
thing. We've taken that thing down. Okay, Blave. Let's move Blave. Let's move Blave back a little bit and have him face the left side here. And we'll go after... Who do we want to go after? Actually, what are our shots from right here, just out of curiosity? Not too bad. In the event that I wanted to go directly after this guy, what's the other guy looking like? He's looking great, except for his arm. We could easily blow his arm off. That's not going to be an issue. We're going to want to get to work on these guys pretty quick. I actually should have kind of reviewed my inventory of assault mechs to see which of these guys I should prioritize. So basically, there's not really much of these guys that is seriously damaged. I don't want to do something crazy like just going for a headshot. I think we want to actually start taking these guys out. I could go for one. I think we protect the right arm, so we need to pivot away from these guys at the very least, and you know, do something like this, so they're not hitting that right arm if they decide to shoot at him. I think that they're going to go after the king crab, but in the event that they do go after the Highlander, we want to make sure that that Gauss rifle is protected. So I think we pivot here, and then we go, we just go after these guys. And it doesn't really... We'll go after the Highlander because we got better shots. And... we can try to take this... We can try to blow this off, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's just try to blow that off. Let's try to injure this guy. Let's see what happens.
All weapons committed.
Okay. I mean, that does a couple of things. That one, that makes him much less threatening, unless he decides to come in here and do some serious melee on the king crab. Or something crazy like a death from above, which we really don't want.
Everything you've got.
Receiving you.
Okay. Let's see. So, we've really hurt his torso. That's the only other part of him that's hurt. It looks like he took a shot to the head. Did he take 2 damage? Because he should have taken one from the AC-10 blowing up and one from the head damage. So he should have taken 2 damage there. So I could do a called shot on the head. We would very likely get one just due to the number of missiles going in, and then we could also possibly knock him down. I'm gonna go for it. Just see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we landed one. And Behemoth could very, very possibly, or almost certainly, knock him down with these. So that should be 4, right? That should be 4 damage.
Moving to position.
Okay. Of course, odds that these do not blow this guy up are minimal at best. So the question is, if I fire one AC-20, one AC-20 will still knock the guy down, and we have less chance of it hitting the center torso.
Confirmed.
Okay, it hit him in the leg.
Take that.
So let's see, is that our 4? Is that our 4? Did we get him? No, we didn't get him. Okay, so we're just gonna have to kill this guy. I don't see how we would take him. I don't see how we're taking him down. I should have just killed him. I should have just gone for the kill there, because then we could have started concentrating on the Zeus and moved on with our lives. There isn't anything else. He's got some SRM ammo here. So I could possibly next turn with Blaive try to target that with his Gauss rifle and like a laser. And that's like a long shot. But if we hit that with the Gauss rifle, like some pinpoint damage right there, then we might do it. Because capturing this would be nice, because that would be a good payday, capturing that mech.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm going to... They seem to be concentrating on these other guys. I want to move her in towards this stuff. So let's move in here and just start laying into this Zeus.
Take this.
So yeah, we're going to ignore, slightly against my better judgment, the big threat from the Highlander right now is a melee attack.
When I shoot you,
We've really
you'll take
neutered.
it like it.
We've really neutered the. Oh, okay. No, these are 2 different variants of the Zeus. So it's not like, you know, we get some parts from one and some parts from another and make a whole one.
Armor low.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think we can still sit here and do what we do best. Let's... Oh, we can't do a targeted shot anyway, so let's go ahead and just blast at this guy. Hopefully this Highlander can't get up to us and do a melee attack. I think we're still far enough away. Behemoth is over there just doing exactly what she's supposed to do. Yeah, these guys are getting in and... Oh, do they have another LRM turret? Or is that... Oh, it's not pretty. It's not pretty, that's what it is. But at least we took out... Oh, they've got a lot of LRMs. Yeah, their turret situation is not pretty. Is no bueno, guys. Is no bueno. Okay.
Orders?
We are saving this guy. Let's go after the Zeus. The Zeus I'm a little worried about on account of he could really do some damage with a melee attack, and that wouldn't be good. So let's get to work on that. We are saving some resolve because we really want to get a called shot off on this Highlander.
Here it comes.
Okay,
Critical hit, Commander.
that should have softened that guy up pretty good. Okay, here comes this guy in. Yeah, they've really got it out for the for our Highlander. Really got it out for him, or at least that one does. Seems like
Armor low.
most of the other guys are going after our other guys. Okay, so this would be. Okay, so I can go after. I think I can use basically everything except for our missiles, because we need the Gauss rifle to hit. If the Gauss rifle hits and like 2 of these lasers, you know what, I'll send the missiles as well. I'm going to send the SRM-6s, not the LRM-20s. Okay, basically all we're wanting to do is get the damage from that and not blow up the center torso. But this all hinges on the Gauss rifle hitting what it's supposed to. If the Gauss rifle misses, then it's just no good.
Engaging target.
I think we got him. Yes. Oh, the center torso was destroyed.
Enemy mech
Never mind.
destroyed.
I sent too much. I sent too much downrange, so we lost him. We lost him. It's all right. It's all right though. Okay.
I hear ya.
Glitch. Oh, I can't even get over into these trees for some reason. Very interesting. There's not any, like, we're too close penalty for, like, laying into this guy. There is something of a benefit of shooting at this other guy, because we got really good chances to hit him. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just go after this other dude. Because, I mean, look at that. We'll really lay into this guy pretty hard. Yeah, let's just move. I'm going to move right up in this guy's face and then go after this guy. Because they just haven't... They've been ignoring her. I'm gonna remind them that an Atlas is not to be trifled with. Let's use a precision strike with her as well. Let's go right for the glory here.
Got it.
Oh, nope, she missed with the big stick. But she still really jacked up his midriff there. Okay, still going for Behemoth. That's a good thing, but that left arm is still starting to show.
Light damage, Commander.
Starting to show that it has been getting
Ready for
pummeled.
orders.
Okay, so let's pivot here. And we can take some shots at this guy. We've got better shots at him, and I want to stay in the trees. Alternatively, I could jump in this direction, but unless I'm going to defend, I am not going to do that. I think we can weather the missiles for a little bit longer. So. Oh, yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. Yeah, we've definitely got to do something about these turrets.
Let's get this done, folks.
Okay. Decker. I don't think we really need a whole lot more precision striking, so, or not more of our resolve here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this up and try to wipe this guy out. Okay.
Another target.
Good job, Decker.
Enemy down.
I really love that stalker. That thing's really nice. Can we get up into these trees? We can. What we are trying to do right now is protect our left arm, so I'm going to go ahead and just move in here.
Confirmed.
Try to get us eyes on these missile turrets. Looks like there's one over there. Heavy LRM turret. I can see it. We're not going to get the greatest shots in the world, but let's see. Yeah, I want to keep. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take it out since these guys are so heavily armored, but it's not going to like it. Now, interestingly, the Gauss rifle does damage. I guess that's armor penetration. So the Gauss rifle will kill it next time. Even I mean, anyway.
Minimal damage. What can I do for you?
So that's really nice. And they're just really ignoring the Atlas. They do not care.
Don't need to tell me twice.
So come on in here and fire at this thing, I guess.
Got it.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it on. Enemy structure eliminated.
Yep, good job.
Okay, now it's on.
Can we see that other turret? No, we do not have eyes on the other turret. We know we're going to be able to take that one out. Oh, I guess he's out of range. Or no, he was just facing the wrong direction, I guess. Okay, what do we got? Overheat alert. Well, okay, it's only at 72, so we really don't have to fire that many missiles at it.
On it.
Probably should have used him to bombard one of these
One
buildings,
left turret.
because Blade isn't going to be able to get as close, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think this other turret's going to be able to do anything to us, because it needs a spotter.
Yes, Commander.
So we are going to want to go over there and blow it up, though, because I think that'll increase our payment. That being said, since our payment is so low, I don't know if it really matters. Yeah, we can just
Copy
move
that.
up here and level this stuff, though.
Firing.
Boom! Yeah, it didn't like
Brought
that.
it down, Commander.
Large military building.
Engaging target.
Yeah, this won't take it down. Did we miss? No, we didn't miss. But it
Good to
is
go.
definitely still alive.
Coordinates received.
Okay. That one has 44. So let's put... No, we want A and A, and then everything else at B.
Uh-huh.
It's time to bug out.
Nice.
Get to the LZ for extraction.
Building's trash.
Waiting for orders.
I still want to go blow
Let's
this
go.
other thing up, because, as I said, well, one, it's, whoa, we got two more over here. They've done a lot of damage to me, so they've just kind of pissed me off. But
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get over here and shoot at it. We should have really good shots.
Giving him everything I've got.
Yeah. So without that one
turret
spotting,
is
the
gone.
other one shouldn't be able to shoot at us, so that shouldn't really matter. Shouldn't matter. Yeah, the turrets without
Waiting on you, Commander.
the mechs, I don't think are a huge threat. Not a huge threat.
Commander,
So we're just on cleanup. You know, it was a bit of a challenge. I'm surprised they really only threw 3 mechs at us. You know, being that it was 5 skulls, I thought we were going to be dealing with a little bit more there, but no. Oh, we're gonna have to jump if we want to get this done.
Firing jump jet.
Since we're not firing, I don't think it's going to be an issue. It's still cool off.
Engaging jump jets.
Just jumping all over the place.
Waiting for orders.
Well, you can't jump, Glitch. Sorry. Yep, that Atlas is cool, but it is not the most mobile thing in the world. I think that we are going to, if we do the refit that I've proposed to it, then we're going to be in much better shape. Okay, Behemoth, get up here and just level this thing.
Targeting core top.
Boom. Nice.
Turret destroyed.
Okay, you managed to wipe the Op4 out. I can do an extract right now. No need to get to the planned LC. Nice. I think that saves us time anyway. Not having to run all the way across the map. So that works out. So yeah, that was our first 5 skull mission. We managed to take it out. And that time we didn't take any damage. So that worked out pretty well. 125,000, not too much. Hopefully we can get some good stuff from salvage. Hopefully those guys had some pretty good equipment. Got some more experience. Okay, so we had 1 piece of a Zeus. Let's go ahead and grab it. It doesn't actually look like they have anything super great. We do have this. I am going to grab it because that actually does look pretty good, even though we don't really have anyone using anything that's like super energy focused, so I don't know if that's going to be that great. This is nice. Another +3 hit gyro. That's going to be really nice, and I will take the plus medium laser there. And let's grab the Highlander piece. So if we find another Highlander, which it seems like the Highlander's actually been fairly common to come up against. So sadly that wasn't really a very good payday. I do like this gyro +3 hit defense. I don't know what I'm gonna put that in. We'll take a quick look at that. And the TTS, honestly, I really don't know what we would put that in, because I mean, none of us are really focused on energy. I don't think that, I think that the Gauss rifle is a ballistic weapon. We'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be, I mean, it would be a benefit with the with lasers, with the medium lasers, but I don't think anyone has very many of those. So like I said, we've been expecting, you know, 2 contracts and then having the Lady Aranos come and get us. So that seems to be the harmonics of this game so far. So we expected that, but let's take a quick look here. So with the Atlas, I could put that hit on that on the Atlas. The problem with the Gyro plus is that, oh, the +3 hit defense. The +3 hit defense is actually the same size. See, I actually took 1 laser off to get the 1 hit defense. So actually, we probably will do that, because that's 2 more hit defense. That's really nice. And then where did those lasers go? We do have these lasers. That's plus 10 damage ones. Let's equip these. I like those. The 50% crit. Maybe we should keep those. Now, notice as I was just saying, yeah, we did get rid of one laser to get a gyro on there. I wanted to make it tanky. Like, once again, I do want to strike a balance between, you know, being able to really take a beating and not. With these assault mechs, it's really been the first time where I have come into, I mean, you can see it here, like we've really filled up these sections where I've come into the, you know, I can't really fit everything on that I want to fit on. You know, up until we get to this point, you know, it really hasn't been, we haven't had that kind of a situation. You know, we've always had a bunch of, like, empty spots. But the gyro you have to put in the center torso. You know, you can't, like, stick it over there. Whoops. Yeah, you have to stick it. You have to stick it in there. I think that's where we put it. Oh, not the one. I wanted to put the 3. We can maybe stick the 1 if it will. We can stick the 1 on the Highlander, because we do seem to be getting shot a whole lot with that in that mech.
On it.
Now,
when that's done.
what I can do here is, I think what I'm gonna do is buy the. Oh, I shouldn't have committed that yet. I think I'm gonna buy this exchanger.
New equipment available.
And let's go back to the mech bay and stop work on the Atlas, confirm, and then refit. And okay, how much is the exchanger again? The exchanger is, if I remember correctly, is 4 tons, right? So let's actually look at this really quick. So we want the gyro with our 3. That puts us up there. And what was our other issue? Oh yeah, our weapons. Let's get our weapons back on here with our medium lasers with the plus 10 damage and the plus 10 damage. Okay. Now, what was our other issue? It still seemed, I mean, maybe it's only because of the fact that when this thing's in deserts, maybe that's the only time that this is actually having issues. But let's actually see what this looks like. So if I take off 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put on our exchanger, that brings its alpha strike down to 67. So it's actually sinking more heat than an alpha strike. So we could actually, I mean, I dare say, I would feel comfortable dropping possibly even like 2 tons there. What would we do with those 2 tons? I think we've got enough ammo there. I mean, I like that. It really works out well for this guy because this one's generating a lot. I really wish that this gyro didn't take up all this space. Then we can have that extra laser, but I really want that hit defense. I don't know, maybe it's not worth it, but I feel like it is. We could take this double heat sink away from it and stick it on our stalker and then get just regular heat sinks, because I mean, you can see that this thing has basically got full armor everywhere except for the legs and its back, and I'm not always fully concerned about the back as much. I mean, it's got pretty heavy armor on the back. It's not like someone getting around behind us and is going to be able to one-shot us. I could put a couple of support weapons on it. It's got space for 2. That would help it out a little bit. I mean, this thing melee's 140. If you actually got the armor down enough to put jump jets on it, death from above damage 250. That's insane. I don't see us doing that. I do not see us doing that. But I mean, right now it's sinking basically all of the heat. I mean, that's really good. That's really, really good. What do we do? What do we do? How much does the TTS weigh? And I think that weighs 3 tons. So yeah, you only put that in like something that's using like a bunch of PPCs or something. You know, like, man, I don't know. Maybe we sell that because it's so expensive. Wait, I thought we were out of double heat sinks. I need to put these in the stalker. It seems like it's generating a lot of heat. So anyway, yeah, these need to go in the stalker because it was almost overheated in that battle. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need more ammo. I honestly, I don't 100% know what to do with those extra tons, but it does seem like this one is the one to do it with. An alternative would be, well, we could put, if we went with something like, a large laser. I mean, I'm just thinking outside the box here. That's an extra 2 tons, and what does that do with our heat? That makes our heat look not as nice. Then swap that out and then put a double heat sink in that place. That doesn't look too bad, but we do have the weight issue. It ups our firepower though, which is pretty freaking sweet. This would be something that would be more in line with, I mean, if you consider what I have been talking about recently. If I swap out that there, when I put the LRM 20s over here, I'll probably stop doing this here in a second, guys. I'm sorry. I got carried away. I got into something that I shouldn't. I thought it was going to be a really quick swap, but it's actually not, because it kind of opens up some things. But when I switch this out for the Gauss rifle, I think the Gauss rifle's a little bit lighter. If not, then maybe I'll put the lighter Gauss rifle on this, because the Highlander, as it is right now, is already really good. I don't really need to touch it to make it really good. But if we put the Gauss rifle on here and some LRM 20s, change that to the large laser, then like just imagine how much punishment this thing would be. A large laser, Gauss rifle, a couple of medium lasers, and LRM 20s going down range when this thing fires. That would be that would be a sight to behold. That would be a sight to behold. Anyway, I'm going to cancel this right now because I can't quite figure out 100% what I'm going to do with that. But we've got something there. The Stalker, I think, is going to get at least one of those double heat sinks, because we seem to be having an issue here. We seem to be having an issue with some heat. Oh, I thought I had a comm system on this thing. What? Where? I thought I had a better comm system than that, too. Is 2 Resolve Game the best comm system that we have? It must be. Okay, well, we'll put the comm system in there. And we will put... we'll put the double heat sink in there as well. And that will give it just a little tiny bit of a boost. And I want to save that other double heat sink for the Atlas. Everything else seems to be doing pretty okay, double heat sink wise. Not double heat sink wise. Everything else seems to be doing pretty okay heat sink wise. So yeah, I thought we had a +3 resolve gain comm system. So I must be misremembering that. I didn't stick it on the catapult, did I?
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So that is something that I need to figure out. So anyway, obviously I'm going to be spending some time with this. What my plan is right now is we're going to go do that mission on Panzer. If you remember, we've already done a mission on Panzer, so we're actually going back and hitting some of the spots that we've already done. But a lot of these missions give us really good pay. So what I plan to do is go to this place with our 6 million in tow, get our payday, which will hopefully be a couple million, and then with that buy the Gauss rifle plus and refit the Atlas in the manner that I've been discussing. Let me have one really quick look at the Gauss rifle. So this Gauss rifle is 15 tons. So yeah, probably what I will do, since I really like the Highlander how it is, I'm probably just going to swap out the I'm probably just going to swap out the you know what, I'm going to put those +10 lasers on this boat here. I'm probably going to put the lighter Gauss rifle on the Atlas, so I can put that large laser on there as well, and just beef that thing up. We're also going to need to find some Gauss ammo for that thing. Now, we have seen some Gauss ammo just sitting around in a couple of systems, so I might have to hunt that down, because obviously a Gauss rifle with no ammo is going to do us no good at all. But having another one on the squad will be really nice, and I think that one, I mean, this thing's already got an insane amount of firepower, but that will really tune us up. But anyway, that one went really well. We came out of it with I mean, you know, nothing really great and not really a whole lot of money, but we're working towards something here. Plus, we've got the next campaign mission unlocked, so we know where we are going in the next one, and that is where we're going in the next one, and we have a plan for our money, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. So anyway, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to be picking up right here next time.